Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing this make here using just the contents of our fantastic October craft box. Now, I've talked about the contents of the craft box in previous videos, so if you want to know exactly what you're getting, go back and have a look at those videos, or go on the Sizzix website just to have a look what you get in the box. But it's great value for money. And we've selected the dies. Each kind of month we select the dies that are going to go with the celebrations that are coming up that month. So I'm making this card here. As I say, I've just used the elements. I've used some layering and a few techniques that I'm going to talk about today. Over here, these are just a few of the different kind of colorways that you can use. So you have all these colors in the box, but I've put them together on pieces of card just to show you which colours might go with which and give you, hopefully, a bit of inspiration if you need it. So, let's get started. I'm going to start, so what I've done first is I've marked out, I've cut this to size, so this is the front piece here, and I've marked out where I'm going to cut later on. And this will come in handy because then I can do everything I need to this, and then we'll cut it and then stick it on, and I know that it's going to be positioned right and show this section here. I've also gone ahead and pre-cut these little elements here, which come with one of the die sets. This is the Make-A-Wish die and stamp set, so you're getting more than your money's worth with this die set because it's a stamp set as well. And I love stamped sentiments. I've used the Starry Night sentiment today. And as I say, it's just this die cut element here. And it's got all these nice little shapes. Like that. And I've chosen just a few colours. I've got the colours here. So we've got Arctic Sky, Mint Julep, Primrose and Ballet Slipper. Because they go really nicely against the agave cardstock there. So I've just used these colours and I've cut these shapes. They kind of act as confetti as well. Because we've got all these different shapes on one die, it's easy to cut a lot out in one go if you just want nice confetti with all these nice shapes here. So I've pre-stuck these down because that's something that just takes a bit of time and would be a bit boring to watch. But I've also marked the area here that corresponds to this area, so I know that it's going to show through nicely, and I've chosen the area that I want to show through. You might notice that these are a bit closer together than in this card here, so I'm just trying that to see whether that looks nice as well. Okay, so I'm going to take the Make-A-Wish stamp. Now, the black ink doesn't come with the set, where you can use any black ink that you've got at home. So I'm just going to cover that, and then we stamp that. I've chosen the bottom right corner, and then I've positioned the die so that it fills up the rest of that space, like so. I'm going to die cut these two star elements that you get in the set. Now these elements are designed to go over one another, but I've chosen to use them separately because I like the way that they're very similar but not quite the same. So you get those two different stars there, which again is one of those things where you're getting your money's worth. So let's bring on the Big Shot machine. And I'm going to die cut Mint Julep with the thinner star, and then the thicker star we'll go with this nice pink Primrose here. Oh. And then we're going to sandwich them up on the multi-purpose platform on the Big Shot. If you're new to die cutting, all of the instructions are written on the actual platform, so once you buy the machine you can't go wrong. There we go. So I've got these nice die cut pieces. Now, one of my favourite colours that comes in the set is the Mango Tango, which is this really bright yellowy orange colour here, and it's great against the white cardstock, which you also get in the box, because this is a bit of a higher it's a higher thickness card, so it's better for a card base. Now I'm going to cut the moon element from this. Excuse me. There we go. And now I've got all my elements prepared. And all that's left to do is layer up the card. So you can use either your craft knife or maybe a paper cutter, a trimmer, to cut along these lines here so that you know that you've got the right area cut out on your front element. I've done that previously. So all that's left for me to do, where's my glue? There it is. Stick these on here. And what you might notice is that they come off the side there. I want to leave enough space for that moon element. So they're coming off the side, and what I've done is just snipped them with some scissors. And I'm leaving enough space there in the middle for my moon element here. And you can still see that lovely sentiment as well. So I'm going to apply a little bit of foam tape to the back of the moon. You can just tear the foam tape. I had some questions actually about how to tear the foam tape. I just find that if you do it really quickly, it comes off nice and neatly. There we go. So I'm not going to put the moon on yet because I'm going to snip the edges first. So just a straight line, you rest the scissors along the side of the card and just snip that so that it's right to the edge there. Then I can stick my moon down. And I love the fact that the moon here is just coming off the sides. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this piece of card here because I also have bits hanging off the side there and I want those to be flat to the side there. That bang in the background was a cat getting on the hanging egg chair. There we go. So now these are the same size of this piece and this piece. They're the same size so that I can layer one piece over the next. So using my tweezers, I'm just going to take the top of the foam tape off. And now I can stick this part to the top section. And then I've got my bottom section as well. So it's just going to hide this edge there. Like so. There we go. So I love that dimensional effect there where you can see all this lovely detail here is coming through these top elements. Now I might adjust that a bit if I were to do this again, but that'll be fine for now. Okay, now this piece of card that we cut from earlier, that's going to create a border around here. So we're not wasting card there. Like so. And then finally, we're just going to put it on our card base. There we go. Lovely. So there we go, that is a lovely make. Again, just using only the contents and a bit of black stamping ink, which I'm sure that you can find at home. Just using the contents of the October craft box. So let me see your take on this card or just another make that you've done just using the contents of the October craft box, because we love to look through the comments and see what you guys have come up with. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.